Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to have fun playing with the whole new Natasha Denona Bronze Collection. I picked up the entire little collection. I've got her bronze palette, I've got the bronze cheek face glow, as well as the 3 PHORIA lip products. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to give you swatches of everything. I've got swatched up here. I'm going to put this on my face and create a look for you, and then I'll give you my final thoughts on this new launch. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this look, learning a little bit more about the bronze collection, then let's go ahead and dive in. Okay guys, I have gone crazy because I actually picked up the Natasha Denona. This is the bronze palette here, and it was just a little hard for me to resist. Such beautiful colors, and these ones are right up my alley. Okay, swatches of the entire Natasha Denona bronze palette. I love the quality of Natasha's eyeshadows, rich, creamy, buttery. All of these colors just look like I would actually wear them. So there's also a shade in here called Bliss right here. And of course, it's kind of my favorite, kind of rosy gold here. And then I was also attracted to this color right over here. And then of course, these just are kind of wearable to me. So we're gonna create an eye look using these. I've been playing around, and you guys, it's just a gorgeous palette. And I thought we would create a fun look. I think I'm going to use this main row right here, because of course I want to try using Bliss. The other day I did a look using these, and I used a little bit of this, as well as, or no, the other day I created a look using this little quadrant over here and using these two as liners. So I'm going to definitely use those as liners. So I think I'll go ahead and start with Sundown. I have not used that color yet, and just going to take a little bit. I'm going to be using my Chanel. This is the Blender shader brush. These are super pigmented, so I'm going to just take a little bit off on my palm here, and then we'll create a little crease color here. Sundown is sort of like your classic peachy kind of crease shade, and I'm just going to create a little crease here, and then whatever's excess on the brush, I'm just kind of taking that and putting that just on the rest of the lid. Then I'm going to go in with that shade Bliss, and we are going to put a little bit of that on the lid. And again, it's sort of this kind of rosy gold pink shade. And oh, wow, you guys, it's got a lot of, that is a really pretty color. So if you can see, it's kind of duochrome. It is looking a little bit gold, as well as a little bit kind of cranberry rose gold. Okay guys, here is these two shades, and I'm wanting to ground it just a little bit. So I am going to go down with Suntan and create a little bit more of a crease there. Thank you. I'm going to be using Rephr number 14, and that's going to come over to the V. I'm going to take this super soft Wayne Goss Artist Collection and I'm going to soften. And I'm just going to soften that crease. Okay, now we are going to go ahead and use Deep Dive, and then I want to use a little bit of this purple. And I'm going to mix those together and use that as eyeliner. I'm mixing the two of those together. And it comes with a rather nice large mirror. And I'm going to come close to my lash line. And then bring that underneath. Then I am going to put a little bit of brown eyeliner near my lash line just to give my eyes a little bit more oomph. I'm going to be using Black Coffee by Pat McGrath. Super awesome, kind of neutral, dark brown. Okay guys, this is what we have created so far. I am going to go put on mascara, clean up my brows, and then we'll play the bronze cheek palette as well as the lip glosses. So I'll be right back. Okay, we've got our eyes on, and this is a really fun kind of pretty palette. Again, I've been kind of playing around with a more natural kind of look over on this side. Today I opted to kind of play with Bliss and Suntan, but it honestly is a really pretty kind of palette that I think I'm going to personally get a lot of wear out of. You can also kind of play this up, really put on these beautiful kind of shimmery shades, or kind of stick more to some of these great mattes. And her mattes are just so creamy and buttery that I really enjoy this. So I also have to say my daughter was very into this palette, so I figured between the two of us we would get some wear out of it. Now I ended up picking up the whole collection just because it came as a kit at Beautylish, and I have never tried any of her cheek products. So I have the Blush and Glow, and what I did like already is I love cream products, and they have like a little shield here that's going to kind of protect your cream products, and then you've got two of these kind of bronzy highlighters that are powder formula. So I will swatch those for you. Over here you have the Bounce Glow Cream, and you guys, it has the most unique little texture. I'm going to see if you can see how my finger kind of dug in there. It's really bouncy, super pretty, and that one's kind of melding into my skin, but very nice kind of natural kind of highlight. Then we've got the bronze, then we have the Bounce Cream Blush, and this is just a really pretty kind of bronzy kind of prettiness here. Then we have the Super Glow Bronze, and then the Super Glow Nude. So these have a little bit more oomph. So we are going to be playing with the cream products today. I'm going to take this Bounce, and you guys, I'm going to take this Bounce, and we are going to use that. As you can see, they're reminding me of the MAC kind of play blushes, and we're just going to kind of bounce this onto the cheek. Woo. And I'm going to use the synthetic It Cosmetics, and we're actually going to blend this into the skin real quick. A little bit much. Here is the Bronze Cream Blush, nice neutral bronzy shade. And then I'm going to use the Bounce Cream Glow. So this is the highlighter, and we'll use a little bit on the tops of the cheek, and it's got a little bit of this kind of rose gold duochrome going on. So this is a little bit more blingier than I generally wear. And I was going to use a little bit of this, you guys, and just put that up into the brow bone, tying that all together. I am going to use a little touch of the Super Glow bronze here, just to kind of bronze up the skin, just with a little bit of powder on top. Okay, definitely feeling like I've got a lot of bronze and highlight on, but I will use just a touch of this so you can see it on top of the cream. So if you really want to amplify up your highlighter, you can just take a little bit of that. Ooh, that is super pretty, but you can definitely kind of see it has a little bit of duochrome in it. Very fun. I think it would look gorgeous on someone with really tan skin. Since I'm going to be, this is about the color I'm going to stay all summer long, that might be a little bit blingy for myself, for my personal self, but we'll just kind of blend that in a little bit. Here is that Bronze Cheek Face Glow palette. My first impressions of this is that I really do like the little bounce products. These are something that I feel like are subtle enough that I would be using. I'm probably going to be skipping these just because for my own personal taste, that's not what I particularly look for, but I do enjoy these too. They are a little bit kind of, when you're getting it out at first, I think I was kind of digging in there to get some pigment out, but then once I started putting it on my skin, I realized there is some pigmentation there. So that is the Bronze Cheek palette, and then let's go ahead and play with the lip gloss. Now, I have never tried any Natasha Denona lip products, so I did get the collection here. This comes in Tan Nude, Chestnut, and then we've also got Caramel. These are described as a gloss balm hybrid, and it has a little bit of a minty kind of taste to it that also helps plump up the lips. So I'm someone who enjoys a little bit of a lip plumper, so I wanted to give these a try, and these kind of colors seem like they would be kind of neutral and kind of fun for summer. I'm going to try all three shades on for you. We'll start with the lightest. This is Tan Nude. This is the shade Tan Nude. Is the shade Tan Nude. Then we're going to put on Chestnut. This is the applicator, by the way. It's a little bit different than some of the other lip gloss applicators. A little bit flatter. And here is the shade Chestnut. And then we're going to use Caramel. And then here is the shade Caramel. So these lip PHORIA definitely have a sort of gloss balm feeling. They feel like they're going to stay on your lips. They're not superly, overly gloppy, or kind of gloppy, kind of like lip gloss can feel sometimes. So you definitely kind of get that dry down, more of a balm. And these colors, I have to admit, are probably not my favorites on my personal self, but that is because I generally go towards more of those mauve berries. trying to have a little bit more fun with makeup and try different colors. These are all wearable, definitely in the nude, sheer, tan, chestnut, caramel kind of color range. So I do think that these are wearable, definitely worth checking out. Here are the lip of PHORIAs. This is tan nude. This is chestnut. And then we have caramel. Okay guys, this is the final look using all of Natasha Denona's Bronze Collection. Wanted to have a little bit of fun, give some of her other products a try. This seemed like a good opportunity. Out of all of the things I just tried here, I would highly recommend the palette. I definitely think this seems worth the $65. This is a warm palette, so you may have something similar in your collection, but if you don't, I think this is a great value, and I'm kind of having fun and I find it very wearable. The Bronze Cheek Face Glow palette, you guys, it is nice. I don't think this is one that I highly recommend. I have other kind of bronzers and highlighters that I love more than this. The cream kind of bounce products up here, they are nice. I could see myself using these. These bottom ones, those are not really up my alley, but they are up my daughter's alley, so she was excited that she'll be inheriting this little kit here. And then as far as the lip products, I had just never tried these glosses before. Think they're very nice. I like the little bit of mint in them that give you a little automatic plumping to the lips. As far as colors, I actually do like the chestnut and the caramel. The sheer tan nude I think is going to look super pretty with a lip liner on, so would definitely for myself, it kind of washed me out, but I think that I can rescue that with just a really nice kind of deeper bronzy nude kind of lip liner. So enjoying those. So overall, a beautiful little launch from Natasha Denona. You guys, let me know if you picked this up, what your favorite shades are in the palette. I will continue to do a couple other looks using this beautiful little bronze palette here, but so far, so glad that I decided to take the plunge and give it a try. I hope you guys are having a great start to the week, and I will talk to you guys later.